can rest.
Anything of use?
Something over there.
My old sword. My first purchase as an adventurer. No use to me anymore. It's yours, if you want it.
I'm ready.
Seek and you shall find me.
No one stopped me yet.
My old wardrobe. The home of all my disguises. We are what we appear to be, and so appearances matter.
What's that?
There she is, in all her glory. Jubilin Stelmane, my old partner.
Breathe deep and move.
That might be worth a look.
The chains I use to bind my meals. Villains and lawbreakers. You see, I tried to exercise morality where I could.
That might be worth a look.
An old container for brains. Empty. Shame. It would have been nice to find one to sustain me now.
What to do?
That might be worth a look.
A long way to go still.
All right, what now?
A recipe for fiddlehead soup. A favorite meal of mine. When I had need of meals like that.
Should mind my step. Cursed to put my hands on everything. No traps, please.
must know. Easy.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Best be on my way. Wish I had a bag of holding. Something good here, I hope. What's hiding here? I'll give it a shot.
I don't like giving you guys yes, but there's a whole chicken. A leg off. I wouldn't give you anything I wouldn't need. Your Eminence.
I know you said water, we only have 8.
Another spill. Your Excellence. Your Eminence.
I wonder if this was brewed with my bone.
you funny enough to cause a laugh riot? Come on in and challenge the house comedian.
Mother was.
Welcome to the Elf Song Traveller Tavern. No, wait. That's backwards. Anyway, my dad tells the jokes here. Sometimes they're funny.
Fooling around with a wizard. She said, Mage Hand is a cantrip. He can keep casting it all night long. What's that? Hey, smart stuff. I'm Willoughby, the comedian. And we got a little contest here called the Laugh Riot. You want to play along? Great! I'll go first to show you how it's done, and then you can see if you can top me. Hello, Baldurians! You know, I wouldn't be here tonight, except my wife ran off with a cambium. That's right, I got fiend zoned. We used to have a drow comedian. I had to ask her to stop casting Tasha's hideous laughter on the audience. Then I asked her how many drow it takes to light a torch, and she said, none. We have dark vision. So I killed her.
The Elf Song patrons think that one's funny. There may be hope for you yet.
Your turn, smart stuff. Knock 'em dead. But not literally. Got me? If that's the best you got, smart stuff, you should quit before the crowd gets angry. Win or lose, I'm stealing that one. Don't joke about religion, smart stuff.
A single person applauds from the back of the room, probably out of pity.
Sorry, smart stuff. No joy for you, I'm afraid. But that sounds like job security for me.
pave my path with corpses, build my castle with bones.
Hey, smart stuff. I'm Willoughby, a comedian. And we got a little contest here called the Laugh Riot. You want to play along? Great! I'll go first to show you how it's done, and then you can see if you can top me. Hello, Baldurians! You know, I wouldn't be here tonight, except my wife ran off with a cambion. That's right, I got fiend zoned. We used to have a drow comedian. I had to ask her to stop casting Tasha's hideous laughter on the audience. Then I asked her how many drow it takes to light a torch, and she said, none. We have dark vision. So I killed her.
The Elf Song patrons think that one's funny. There may be hope for you yet.
Your turn, smart stuff. Knock 'em dead, but not literally. Got me? Got me with an ancient jest that's older than I am. Win or lose, I'm stealing that one. Pig jokes are never wrong. Well done.
Cheers, whistles, and applause. You're almost shocked.
Yeah, you're hilarious. Now get out of here before I lose my job. You know why they're called steel watchers, right? They're watching to see if you're stealing. Yeah?
Can't grasp it. Shite.
Your aggression has won you no friends. Any further violence could be met with the same.
What you get if you cross an owl bear
Sense.
with a bugbear? An owl bug!
Let's see what this does.
Gortash is a vision, sure enough. I always said the elf song was haunted. Now it's doubly so.
Master Metzley is confirmed. And the barrels are ready.
So, you think they shouldn't bring any more wine? Is that right?
I can do that. I have loads of opinions.
I was joking. You really are that interesting.
That's enough of that. Lord Gortash has everything under control. Only agitators like you ruining morale.
What are you going to do? Arrest them. Loitering is what you were doing. Loitering with intent.
Loitering? I've got a gammy leg. That's just how I look.
Yeah, we weren't doing anything. We just waited for a friend.
I'm telling you,
Here lies Gayera Snake Mother Denise, matriarch to a brood of venomous daughters.
Brighten up a loved one's grave with a bouquet, freshly picked.
L. Brenton, beloved.
One more time. Come on.
I have something to...
Grief is hard. Let flowers say what word. Would Sarah like some flowers? They do a wonder at brightening up a grave. I bring fresh ones to my husband's every few days. Of course. Come back anytime. You won't find fresher. Flowers, every color of the rainbow, right here.
Andreas Lothar, beloved of Ciro Lally, may we keep your hearth warm.
Brighten up a loved one's grave with a bouquet.
J. Orchard, artificer of Gond, crafter of odd sockets. Aradin the Elder, open the bloody gates. Flandro Tarask Biter Grassley. The hunter hunted, the biter bit. Prisoner 3046. Commended to Jurgil's ledger.
Brighten up a loved one's grave with a bouquet.
Here lies Duncan, last of the Gory clan, who died without issue. M. Kerwin, treasured.
Not allowed to play here. It's not respectful.
That's curious.
This is where the notes are hide.
But it's not allowed. Why are you being stupid?
Is this not the game?
You're going to be
people no respect
so
for the
much
dead?
trouble. Flowers, every color of the rainbow, right here.
Gwyn Highberry, stillborn, but Sandril, gone but ne'er forgotten.
Brighten up a loved one's. He won't listen to me. I
I told him it's naughty to play in graveyards.
Bibik, favoured of Ogma, your songs live on in the streets and in our hearts.
What? But for how long?
Her rites will be said. Her body made one with the soul. Try not to focus on how or when.
Of course, Mortark.
Here rests Alistair Marnley, taken too soon.
At this grave.
Grint Thorg, fighter, lost in Durlag's tower.
Who is this?
We couldn't recover your bodies, so we buried your 10-foot pole. See Baldur, taken by Umberlee's rage, recovered by her grace.
Let's have a look.
Here rest the remains of Ronnie Morello. Cause of death, starvation.
What is that noise? Have people no respect for the dead?
That name on the tombstone before. It meant nothing to me, yet I felt a pang of loss all the same. I think I knew that man. I think he helped me somehow long ago. And I grieved when he died. Not all Sharans don robes and dark armor. Some people live perfectly normal lives on the surface, blending in utterly, so that they can serve the Dark Lady in utter secrecy. And not every skill that the Dark Lady asks of her followers can be taught in the shadows. Some can only be mastered on the streets, in daylight, amidst crowds. Lying, tailing, observing without being seen, picking a purse without being felt. I think I must have been sent to learn all these things from the man in that grave. Alistair Marnley. Sounds human, and the grave wasn't recent. He must have died some time ago. And I mourned him already. He'd surely not have been buried here if he was exposed. He must have taken the secret of his faith to the grave, undiscovered. A very Sharan ending.
If this keeps up, the Gravekeeper is gonna have to bury me too.
This tombstone is yet to be engraved.
time. You don't want none of this. Trust me.
Candle Hallow's tombstones, remembering the deceased with sympathy and skill.
And soon, the cycle will reach its zenith. Should you want it to, or otherwise?
And then what happens? Nothing good, I bet.
And then all will perish. So the cycle...
Right! It's too late to stop it now!
Shah's blessings upon you. I suppose that makes you quite remarkable. Though not in a way I'd envy, perhaps. Lady Shah chose me also, but because of the blood I spilled, not what flows in my veins. You were born of murder itself. Perhaps your fate is out of your hands.
Scratch's tail wags enthusiastically. Scratch's tongue lolls out.
If you have business to conclude before we march, the road in the city needs us.
Gods, you're beautiful.
How can I help? A Baal spawn? Gosh. I know what it is to have a closer connection than most with the gods. But with Baal, that's not a bond I'd like to be bound with. You should be careful. Very, very careful.
They say that home is where a person can be their truest selves. without guile, without pretense. You did well to see off the Githyanki who had invaded mine. And now that you have seen where I come from, you know all there is to know about me. At least, all that matters. The flavors of my favorite fiddlehead soup, should you wish to experience it for yourself. The very first reward I gifted myself on completion of my first adventure. The garments with which I concealed and later constructed my appearance as the Emperor. We spoke of my relationship with Duke Berlin Stelmane, a story I have told no one else. I have no more secrets from you. No need to resort to subterfuge. We are true allies now, working towards a common goal. Necessity, not design. But I'm glad you appreciate the richness of my experience. Yours has been no less exciting. But even with all your experience, it has not been easy. The only way we were ever going to get close enough to the brain to destroy it was by working together. But few would trust a mind flare. So I did what I had to convince you. I studied you. Your motivations, your actions, your desires. I deduced the best way to align your goals with my own. Perhaps, at first, I did consider that you were just a problem to be solved. And not an easy one at that. But I persisted. I needed your absolute dedication to the cause. I anticipated the challenge, and I anticipated your resistance. What I didn't anticipate was how much I would enjoy your company, your mind. Sometimes, I felt almost like we were dancing our way towards something deeper. Would you like that? Good instinct. The Elder Brain's hive mind has grown to monstrous proportions. And through the Crown's magic, it has complete control over each and every member. It was intelligent before, but now, with its hive mind established across the city, it is well on its way to becoming indestructible. You know now of your father's plans to use the Elder Brain to slaughter the world over. One need not read minds to foresee the horrors he will pen with your hand if you do not stand against him. You should reconsider your attachment to your physical form. You have seen what an illithid can do. Imagine some of that could be in your grasp. Not enough to warp your appearance beyond recognition, but just enough to enhance your potential. And believe me, it will radically increase our chances of success against the Elder Brain. Think on it.
As you drift into sleep, you feel a certain disappointment. The Mind Flayer was very quick to abandon its attentions on you.
Gods, you're beautiful.
Then I'll see your delicious self tonight.